Michael brought in these great donut pans. And of course, I've got to try them out. So we're going to do a cinnamon donut today with a cinnamon and sugar topping. They're really easy. You just take 1 cup of flour. There's not that many items that goes with it. 1/2 cup of brown sugar, packed, of course. And I'm going to break that up, kind of mix those together. So you're going to mix that, get rid of all the lumps so that you don't have any brown sugar lumps. And I want to mention here that the flour that we're using came from England. Michael ordered this flour that is from England. And of course, you know, England does not use the same pesticides and things that we do. So it's more of a clean, it's a clean flour. And so we're going to use that today. Now to this, I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. One teaspoon of baking powder. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to use sort of a generous helping. I really like cinnamon. And we're just going to mix that together. And I'm going to set that aside. Now we're going to begin on our wet ingredients. We want 1/2 cup of sour cream. And we are not using the light sour cream. We're using the one that has plenty of butter fat in it. And to that, I'm going to add 2 and 1 tablespoonful of melted butter. And I've let that cool for just a little bit. I'm going to add 1 large egg. And 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. And I'm just going to mix that together. Okay, I've mixed that together good, and I'm going to add it to my dry ingredient. There's something about vanilla and cinnamon together that just draws me in. I can spot a dessert a mile away. Now this is going to be a very thick batter, so if it looks like it's not mixing in good, don't be alarmed. Just continue to mix it until you get that very thick. Okay, we've got that mixed together. Now you don't want to mix it a lot, just enough to where that all the flour is and that there's no streaks, because otherwise they get tough. And we don't want a tough donut, do we? I'm going to take my pan here and spray it with a non-stick spray. I'm using extra virgin olive oil spray. And one reason is because it has no flavor. Oh, lost my cap. And then we're going to start adding our mixture to it. Now it looks like it's not very much, but remember, it's going to rise and will it will not double in size, but it will get taller. This is about even with the pan. Okay, now this is going to only make 6 donuts, but that's probably a good thing. You don't need a whole lot. Sometimes you just want something with coffee, or if you have a friend over to sit down and have a little iced tea and something sweet, this would work out just fine. Now I'm going to put it in my oven. I've preheated the oven to 350, and I'm going to bake this about 15 to 17 minutes. Okay, we're going to let them set and cool for 10 minutes in the pan. Then we're going to take them out of the pan and let them completely cool. And then we're going to dip them in regular sugar and cinnamon. But first we've got to let them cool. Okay, I have here 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. And I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Mix that together. And I'm using an old Christmas plate that I had. This way I could just throw it away and not have to dirty up another dish. Okay. Going to take our donuts that's cooled. They're still very cool, but they're just a little warm there to them, and I'm going to just roll those in it. They look really pretty, but that just doesn't seem like it has enough on there. But remember, you've got a lot of nice cinnamon inside. We're going to put it on a plate, and I'm going to roll up the rest.